Remember the Pela Case, the one that resulted in my iPhone 11 Pro Max's screen breaking? Well, my screen might have been fine if I decided to use Pela's $60 liquid screen protector. I'm going to emphasize might have been fine. And if you're wondering where Monty is, Monty's right here. So when a company claims that their liquid screen protector hardens any screen by 10 times, well, the first thing we ask is, what does that mean exactly? The canopy bonds to the screen so that it has a hardness of 9 on the Mohs scale of hardness. Damn, that's pretty awesome! Which means the canopy has better scratch resistance than the Shellrus Sapphire screen protector, which is pretty crazy. It has to be true, right? Because they said so. I mean, you know, you slather some liquid on your iPhone and it just becomes super strong. So here's what I did to test the Pela Canopy Liquid screen protector. First, well, as I said, I paid $60 for this thing. It's now on sale for $30. I slathered the screen protector on one pane of glass, one iPhone, and one Apple Watch. Then I dropped Bertha, the 200-gram steel ball, on the pane of glass until it broke repeatedly, and then I scratched it with Eileen, the rock that chewed up the normal screen protectors in my Shellrus Sapphire screen protector review. Now, out of all those tests, the impact protection improvement was noticeable, but the scratch protection was not. So is the marketing fluff a big pile of Monty crap? Well, I'll let you guys decide after I show you exactly what I did. So the canopy comes in a vial sealed by a cork cap. Now, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you look at this product, this glass vial with this cork in it? For me, it looks like something I would have given to a girl that I liked when I was in junior high by filling it up with sand and saying it was something special. Or maybe it's like a special potion that you would get from the guy from behind the gym. You know, that promises you to be swole and sexy without actually dieting or exercising. Now, Pela says you can slather the fluid over 3 devices, which is handy, but that feature isn't anything special since you could do that with other liquid screen protectors as well. But unlike other liquid screen protectors, you have to provide your own cloth, which in this case is like paying for a AAA piece of ribeye at a restaurant and then having them tell you that you needed to bring your own plate. The canopy is 95% ethyl alcohol and 5% of whatever their own ingredient is. Now, what is their own ingredient? I had no idea, so I asked their customer service, and they said they didn't know the exact chemical composition, but they let me know that it was food grade. Sweet, so I guess the next time I'm eating some roughage, I can put some of the canopy screen protector on it, you know, because it's food grade. I liken the phrase food grade to the expression, the floor is so clean you can eat off it. You can, but why would you? And if you need to know, the average liquid screen protector is made from SiO2, which I don't think is food grade. So as a side note, food grade is actually like sashimi grade. There's no like A, B, C, D, or E. It's just something that you can eat and not die from, I think, from what I've briefly read. But you know, if you say it's food grade, it's totally woke, so it's pretty sweet. Now, according to the instructions, after you slather the liquid screen protector onto your device using your self-supplied fabric, you have to only wait 5 minutes for the stuff to harden. I waited 24 hours before dropping Bertha on it a ton of times. At this point in the installation, I thought the stuff really wasn't going to stick since the oleophobic coating on my devices seemed to prevent the liquid from spreading. So, we've got the Pela coated one. It's been overdated. It's supposed to cure in like 5 minutes, so we gave it 24 hours. And then we've got a plain one. So this one's uncoated. I bought 3 of these screen protectors for about $4, $5 Canadian, so they're incredibly cheap. They're the same ones I bought for the impact test months ago, and so they should break quite low. So we're gonna figure out first with the uncoated one to see how bad the quality is for these screen protectors. So, Bertha. There we go. Surprisingly, these really cheap ones are different than the last batch that I got. They're much stronger, better. So I'm gonna say around 85, that sounds fair. So this is the Pela coated one. So it's got like the weird residual coating crap left on it. Don't know if you can see. It looks greasy. Can you see the grease? So this collection of screen protectors has been breaking at about 73 centimeters with a 200-gram steel ball. We're gonna see if this Pela coated screen protector does any better. So see if their marketing fluff is up to snuff. It should. If you watch their other liquid screen protector video, the stuff should work. Go up another 5 centimeters. So that was about another 20 centimeters, it looks like. But this puts it in the range of, if it was 73 down here, that's like your average tempered glass screen protector. At this range, you're pushing the double tempered screen protector. So you're pushing like the Belkin Gorilla Glass, you're pushing the Flow Labs. They would be up here somewhere, so not bad. But this thing was $60 for a vial of food grade stuff. Now this improvement in impact protection isn't surprising given that other liquid screen protectors provide similar performance. Now is it 10 times the strength? Kind of hard to say. I'd say no. A definite improvement, but I think it's a bit overstated. Is the claim worth being bolded on their website? Probably not. Now, after smushing the canopy covered screen protector between Bertha and a granite slab, I took all the usual suspects and tried to scratch the screen protector. Coins, knives, you know, stuff that has the most hardness around 5 and 6. And like every other screen protector I've used, the canopy screen protector scratches around 7, which is a far cry from the 9 on the most hardness scale that the Pellets customer service stated for me. Now, let that sink in. It doesn't add any additional scratch protection. And that's a bad thing about liquid screen protectors because it becomes part of your screen. So when your screen scratches, you can't remove it. You're stuck with it. This iPhone 11 Pro had a flawless screen when I applied the canopy. After a week in my pocket, I've got several micro abrasions. If this was a normal screen protector, I wouldn't worry about it as I would just eventually take it off and put a new one on. Now, the only way I can get rid of the micro abrasions is either to slap another screen protector on top of it so it hides it, or replace the entire screen, which is, you know, even better for the environment. Now, when it comes to the Apple Watch that I put the canopy screen protector on, I wanted to see if their product would minimize scratches, you know, like touch-up paint for your car. The giant gashes on my Series 4 are just as giant and gashy after applying the canopy. So according to Pela, 10 times the strength of the glass is equivalent to mildly better impact protection and no additional scratch protection. So is the canopy a pile of steaming Monty refuse? I would say so. Isn't that right, puppy? Now, assuming that they make that 5% active ingredient in their product in a way that's actually not terrible for the environment, I do have to give mild props, I'll say, to Pela for trying to come up with something that's a little better for the environment. Like, it does take a lot of energy to create normal tempered glass screen protectors because, well, you gotta bake it a lot, you gotta melt sand. Your double tempered glass screen protectors, like the ones you get from the Apple store, like the Belkin Invisiglass and the Flow Lab ones, they're double tempered, so you bake it and you gotta use chemicals in order to get that strength up. Even the Shellrus Sapphire, you gotta bake a sapphire ingot 21 days in an oven before you get this thing of crystal that you have to cut up and then go through the process of soaking it and stuff and putting it on the coating. So it's very energy intensive, a lot of materials go into it. I give props to them, but it's not something I would recommend. You know, still go with normal glass screen protector if you want the best protection for your device, because as I've said for all my other screen protector videos, these things are just consumables. As much as terrible as they are for the environment, they are just consumables. Like, it's just, that's the world that we live in. We can be better, but that's the world that we live in. So that's all I got for this video. If questions, comments, address them to Monty. I will let him answer them. First time watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe, produce content at least once a week. I try to anyways. That's kind of all I got. Thanks for watching. I can't go pew and have Monty jump off because he's already on the floor. You're looking at like you're so still right now. Like you're on this like angle and you're like, you are just so still. Like, look at this tie, come on. You can't tell me that's just adorable. Hey, stay. And no extra scratch protection. So that's all I got. If you have any questions for me, or if you have any questions for Monty, man, that truck's loud. Change your gear! Which makes me feel really safe.
Oh, so this is the one you can eat?
So I'm definitely going to try to eat it. Non-waterproof devices. Pretty sure the iPhone 6 wasn't waterproof at any point in time, or the 6S. Like, these tabs are different.
Oh, you're right.
Do it. Like destroy it. Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I was like hoping it would be super cool, like in